afternoon, everyone. This is RAND. Welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for Saturday, August 16, 2025, 3:15 p.m. Eastern. What we believe to be true moves through the lens of our mind as living energy and becomes the reality of our lives. If we believe ourselves to be limited, we get to be right about that. But it is not our ultimate truth. Mary Main, Mannon, Morrissey. Most of us have been, I just use the word educated, right? Directly, indirectly, unconsciously, subconsciously, which gives us all, because we're an ego mind, right? You want to make sure that you're in a comfortable position, relaxed into your body, focused on your breath rising and falling, still as a statue. The people say, well, why aren't we in our natural state of being? Because lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, we have been directed by ego mind, which of course is an illusion, right? And you look at the planet as a watcher or as an observer, you can see, feel, right, this apparent hold on the civilization. Now one might say, well, hasn't religion helped that? No, it really hasn't. If you look at our moral code as a species and our priority directions specifically, it hasn't helped. It's separated. It's caused strife, pain, suffering. Because just about all the religions on this planet are man-made, created by somebody, right? And so that hasn't made a huge change or shift in the civilization. What about spirituality? Well, we all know that there's groups that profess being spiritual and knowing this, doing that, but a lot of them are infiltrated with ego mind. See? And so it stymies their direction, and it kind of holds them back from really being effective on a large scale. Because if that was true, if it was the opposite, if the spirituality of this planet right now was high priority, everybody on the planet just about everybody on the planet would be meditating every day, more than once a day. But is that the case? No, it's not. It's a very small sliver fraction of the population. And how do you move that in a positive position for oneself? Well, you can start by proclaiming you are an abundant being. Not superficially, deeply. And one of the best ways to remain in the flow of abundance is to practice knowing that you are an abundant, infinite being that will never die. You're the God. You're the pure consciousness in that body. You don't ever die. That's who you really are. Body is kind of an illusion. It gives us an opportunity to experience something. In this case, it happens to be material physical life. That's what it does. Motions. See, when we're out of the body, we don't really want things. We don't. See what I mean? We don't want things. We're not interested in having at all. It's only when we get in the body when that begins. Okay? And as time progresses, we pick up the fact that we have an ego mind, and ego mind's highly insecure, so on and so forth. Now, for all of us on this planet, since abundance is a flow of highly charged, positive, infinite energy, the more you open up, feel this energy, and share it with others, the more you will naturally feel this abundance inside yourself. In the past, you may have partially closed the door to feeling this abundance due to past conditioning or scarcity. Scarcity thinking. To truly break this old programming, this for 5 minutes a day, imagine opening your attention to all that surrounds you, everything around you. Tune into the abundance of things, nature, and people on the planet who are creating everything for you. Really, they're giving you food, water, and all the pleasures that come with living in society. You feel this abundance of support around you now, letting it touch your very core. Let in the abundance of joy and pleasure and opportunities and laughter into your heart. You are already deeply eternally loved and will always be deeply eternally loved by the abundance of this universe. Consciously open the door now. Proclaim the truth to this universe by stating, I am truly an abundant being. Shout this message out all out over and over, internally and externally, till you feel that it has penetrated deeply into your soul. What we're doing with all of this is we're electing to program. We're programming ourselves. We're reprogramming ourselves. We have been in an unnatural state of being for a very long time. So some of us have come aware enough that we decided to program ourselves into our natural state of being. That's what all this is about. It's self-programming. It's self-application. It's about discovering really that you're a pure consciousness, God being, in that body. And you create and experience things while in that body. And you become a master manifester while in that body. And everybody has this. It's just whether or not they're aware enough to embrace it. Okay? This is it's a great code, programming code for anyone. Become a channel of love for others. You can instantly become a channel for the highest vibration in this universe, love, by gifting your time spontaneously to someone who needs it. Right? You give a hug to someone lacking love. Share new inspirational ideas with others. Email someone this inspiring information. Give presents to people just for fun. Share something beautiful. And have created, like music or poetry. You'll spontaneously feel better when you reconnect with this joy of giving freely. Just imagine what your world will be and feel like when everybody feels that there is an abundance of love, money, energy, and joy to share freely. Be the first to start the trend. All greed, fear, and lack will be eliminated. And when we all share freely from this truly abundant state, it will be impossible to feel poor at the end of the day, having given your love and light away. Some of you have probably done this intermittently, but doing a random act of kindness every day, right? That could just be sending a thought out to somebody. You do something wonderful, kind, or super nice for someone, anyone, every day of the week. This one thing will cause you to step into being that bright guiding light of abundant being that you are. Perhaps it is sending someone a $5 bill, or helping an elderly being cross the street, paying someone else's toll, or mowing your neighbor's lawn. Practice giving something to everyone that you meet. Maybe it's a smile, a compliment, or a flower. If perhaps you feel shy and cannot do it for them, then do it for yourself. This is all programming that we choose. This is an opportunity to stop playing the small, selfish game and start feeling more loving, abundant, and free. There are endless ways to share this kindness inside you, and each one will reveal this feeling of abundance inside. You'll soon see how easy it is to become a channel for abundance in your life. And we always go to, gratitude, which is the golden key to swimming in the grand, abundant river of life. And when you start becoming a gratitude-aholic, you become a channel of abundant, flowing feelings for yourself and everyone around you. It's like take 3 minutes each morning, the moment you wake up, and focus on the feelings of gratitude. What amazing things are you thankful for? Let a wellspring of thankfulness, relief, and joy to flow all over your body, and inside you practice mastering gratitude this week by implementing the 4 exercises that I just shared with you. Help you tap into your natural ability to channel abundance into your life and into the lives of others. That's what it's about, right? We come here into these bodies. Bodies are born, right? And we're here to really, truly enjoy our lives. We've received programming that's not our natural state. So all of us have had this programming. And this programming continues throughout our existence in these bodies. We leave them and we come back and we do the same thing, and we have this programming constant. And this is why you see such a massive shift in perspectives on this planet. You have the majority of people living and existing in a make-believe existence. And this is why it looks, to those that are aware, so stretching, so tense, pulling, because there's no sense there. And that's their programming. Right? When you wake up and you're aware, and you become more aware, and you're curious, it expands. You expand. Your perspective expands. Your childlike curiosity expands. You want to know things. Okay? And so you research and discover things about you, about your perspective, about your outlook and attitude. Now, I'm not saying it's easy, because we've been so conditioned for so very long that to us it's kind of a natural thing. That, ego mind's natural, it comes with it, and blah, 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 blah. Without ego mind, no one on this planet would feel insecure, have any fear, would be stressed out, have anxiety, any of that stuff. Wouldn't exist. That should be motivational enough for every one of us to dive deeply within us, to discover our natural state of being, which is the opposite of what ego mind professes. Okay? We look for a state of peace, collectively. Pretty much. We look for tranquility. And this is what we seek out outside of ourselves. which it isn't there temporarily, it satisfies us. But not for long. You ever notice that? Temporarily, we do things and we get things and and it's temporarily, it's a temporary fix. It's not permanent. The temporary, the permanent is within us, okay? But we have been taught to look outside of us for a very, very, very long time. So when we look outside of us, we'll find happiness here, and joy, and peace, and quiet at times. But if you ever notice, it doesn't stay that really long. And then we're back into the rat race, looking for more to get that feeling back. And if we only knew that all that permanent, our natural state is happiness, joy, bliss, benevolence, tranquility, peace, is all there permanently. Imagine that. We're a treasure trove within us. We have major abilities and powers that we haven't even exercised because we don't know. Through our programming, we don't have most people don't have a clue. And the reason people listen to these meditations is because they're aware to a certain extent. It's the only way they would listen and participate, that they're aware to a certain extent. And to practice this on an ongoing basis is commitment. Your ego mind's going to sit there and tell you you're silly and, oh no, that's not, you're wasting your time. It's not going to do anything. Right? And that happens. The ego mind convinces you to say, drop it. What are you doing? But then, some of us touch within us. We begin to touch the God within us. And we begin to realize that that's what I am. I'm not all the material stuff. I'm the God. I am the kingdom of God. I am the heaven on earth. Not a place. It's not a place. It's an existence that we all are a part of. So what we end up doing, and this is why you'll see things, hear things, now especially, that you go, you got to be kidding me. People actually believe that? Wow. And so we get to the point where we have a willingness and a motivation to embrace these things without obstruction. Obstruction is ego mind. Ego mind will keep you away from it. And then what does that mean? It means going into the now. Practicing it during the day. I'm in the now. I'm in this very moment. This is all I have, is the now. And that's a fact for all of us. All we really do have is the now. People will get their horoscope read for their futures, or find out about past, but we only have the now. And everything happens in the now. We don't negate, but we just kind of limp along with ego mind. And this is why we have so much turmoil. This is why we have pain and suffering. This is why we have dejection, disappointment, insecurity. It's all related to the ego mind. And the ego mind controls the majority of the people on the planet. Where you feel you have to protect yourself, where you feel, as I've said, imagine a bunch of people running around on a sunny day trying to protect their shadows. Be a funny sight, wouldn't it? But that's exactly what people are doing when they try to protect their ego. You know, someone's very boisterous and bragful and talking about their accomplishments and everything all the time, and you kind of sit there and go, okay, well, that's their gig. It doesn't affect you either way, but if you're an ego mind, it'll affect you. It's like someone says something to you that's not too nice or whatever. If you're protecting your ego mind, you'll have a rebuttal, or you'll get irritated, you'll get upset. In heart-mindedness, that doesn't exist. It doesn't at all. But it's discovery for each of us. Nobody can force it, rush it, threaten it, manipulate it. It's only you. It's your decision whenever that may be, this lifetime, the next lifetime, or beyond. That's what this is all about. And it's all about you. It's not about what's going on out there. It really isn't. See? You focus on that and you give it more. But when you focus on you and going within, and how you're not what you have been told you are. None of us are what we've been told we are. Period. Okay? Total fabrication across the board. This is why things have been twisted and changed and replaced and everything throughout existence, to keep us off the trail of discovering that we are all gods in a body, that we are omnipotently powerful, supreme, manifesting, abundant beings that never die, that while in these bodies, we are master manifestors and creators. That's the truth. That's the fact about all of us. And we either choose that, and we begin to go that way, or we stay in ego-mind binding. And we maneuver that. Now, when this sinks in, like some people, it sinks in and then they realize. They're not dejected, they're not hurt, they're not upset, but they realize that all this stuff, it isn't about me. It's the ego mind. It's the material physical world. And in material physical world, everybody suffers. Everybody. But in heart-mindedness, nobody suffers. That's a huge difference. That's a stark reality between ego mind and heart mind. Huge. Okay? Wouldn't you rather be a master manifester while you're in that body, rather than an ego mind, worry, stress, fear, anxiety, disappointment? That's a huge difference. Now, what's the catalyst? Believing 100%. Having faith, trust, and confidence in yourself and this universe. At all times. That's a heavy-duty self-commitment. We're not talking about ego-mind arrogance. We're talking about heart-minded, deep eternal love, peace, tranquility, benevolence. Knowing that that's your natural state of being. A master manifestor while you're in that body. That's what you are. And whether you accept it or not doesn't matter, because of the fact that you do it every day. Every waking moment. You're manifesting something. You're creating something. Now, most people, they're too close to things, so they can't see that. They don't know how to step away. Ego mind pulls them back in. So it all depends on your perspective and your heart, mind, on which direction you have decided to embrace. Permanent, not short-lived, not temporarily, but permanently. And so what does that do? Well, it sets you into a natural state of being, which I would say that most of the people on this planet haven't even come close to that. We believe the natural state of being is everything that we experience in the material physical world. It isn't. It's the opposite. See, that's what when you think, well, is this my natural state of being? No, your natural state of being is the opposite. Aggressive, disruptive, combative, obstructive, manipulating, greed. Those are not our natural state of being. Not even close. The opposite is be truly rich and abundant, bountiful, prosperous, healthy, happy is our natural state of being. Can you see the landscape that has been set up for us gods in these bodies? How it is set so it can, sleight of hand. It's not difficult to see it all. All the programming, day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out. And especially when you're heavily ensconced in the ego mind, it's a cinch that throughout your lifetime you will continually be programmed in a false narrative. Not in a make-believe natural state of being, which it is totally the opposite. I'll join you in meditation. I'll return to close us out. Take an easy and slow breath in through the nose. And an easy and slow breath out from the mouth. Remain still, relaxed into your body, focused on your breath, rising and falling. Do not wait another minute to be at peace. Simply surrender to the most relaxed part of you. Peace is already there at the very center of your innermost being. Our deepest, true spiritual essence is always at ease. It knows this is all an eternal game. Just surrender to it, slowly and softly, and just let peace find you. Take this with you for the rest of the day, into the evening and night and the following morning. And we'll return here Sunday, August 17, 2025, after 3:15 p.m. Eastern, to continue our global guided meditation call. Be gentle, kind, generous, and humble with yourself at all times. Be in the highest of the highest high, deepest of the deepest deepest, and purest of the purest purest. Eternal gratitude at all times, no matter what's going on within you or outside of you. Open your heart and allow the magic to flow in.